Hello and welcome to Nintendo Switch Daily, and today we have got something no one was really expecting. It was kind of being rumoured, but not in this way. We're really excited, and that is that VR is officially coming to the Nintendo Switch. This is so random, especially since Nintendo had kind of openly said that like they weren't really looking into it, but it was, you know, something of a possibility because they're open to kind of everything. But here we are, and we're literally about a month out from this, and it is so random. But here, as you can see, we've got up on the screen, we have got the VR kit for Nintendo Labo VR kit, and it comes in two parts. But can we just first say, like, what the heck? Like, Nintendo Labo is pretty cool anyway. I know some people don't love it, some people do. I originally got the variety kit for the first one. I really enjoyed it, but it did kind of like get a bit boring after a while in terms of like the games. But this is something that is so cool. It's so different. And who would have seen this coming? Like, Nintendo's just doing crazy things. But here we can see we've got two sort of kits. You've got the VR kit, and which is just the starter set that comes with the blaster, and you also have the VR kit, which comes. It's more like the variety kit that came. That was like the first one. So as you can see on the first one, you just get the sort of VR goggles, and you get this really weird looking blaster. I understand why it needs to be attached to that face bit, but it looks really weird. But I mean, all in all, it actually looks pretty good. The actual VR thing that's going to hold it. It just, to me, it actually just makes total sense in terms of how it all links together. But yeah, so you get the blaster and you get the goggles in just the starter set. And then if we just scroll down a little bit, oh, it's not actually coming up here. If you see on the VR kit that's next to it, you get like all the other toys. Essentially what you can do is you can just buy the starter kit, see what it's like, and then if you really enjoy it, you can then add in the extra toys after that as like separate packs. I think they come in packs of two. But let's just like zoom in here and look at this, what is in this riot kit, because it just looks, the only word I can use is bonkers. Like, it's just what. So as you can see, you got the camera, which looks really cool. That makes total sense. A lot of people have now been like, please bring Pokemon Snap to the Switch now. That would be so cool, and it makes so much sense. But it's whether they'll dedicate a whole game like that, or even a shorter experience to essentially a Nintendo Labo kit. It would be a bit weird because you'd have to buy that kit and then buy the game separately. I'd like them to do like a higher quality VR headset if that's what they were going to do. But you get the camera, which looks really cool. You get that gun, which you get in the main pack anyway. So obviously you're not going to buy this pack if you buy the starter pack. You get that bird, which of course we saw in the original Labo trailer. Now we know what it's about. It's part of the VR thing. You've got, which I think looks the most bizarre, which is the elephant. Like, what on earth are we going to be doing with that? But it looks really interesting. Then of course the one in the top right, it's just literally, that is literally just the VR headset. So it's interesting with that, is that just going to be, you're just looking around, just sort of experiencing it. I'm going to be interested to see what they do with that. But obviously this opens up a whole world of experiences, and I just really hope that this doesn't, the sort of VR aspect of the Switch now doesn't get sort of stuck with Labo. Like, I'd love to see them expand and do something a little bit more exciting with it. Like we've talked about Pokemon Go and other things. It'd be cool just to have VR experiences for different Nintendo properties like Mario, Zelda, Kirby, Yoshi. That would just be really cool if you could kind of just like explore, like look around and sort of just experience what that world's like. That would be really cool. Another thing that I would really love to see this come in, I mean, there's been a rumor that apparently Mario Kart is going to get updated for this. I don't know how that would work without a strap actually being on, so you could actually strap it to your face while playing, because you'd have to hold it there the whole time. And even if you had the controls, that I can't imagine that being very comfortable. So I don't know how that's going to work. But of course, there was the from the it wasn't Oculus, it was the Vive. I think it's in Japan. They have Mario Kart where you can play in VR, and it has a full on like moving around and all sorts. But that's obviously with the Vive, which is really powerful. I'd love to see some sort of a port come over. and utilize this. I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is really just, I think it could just be that they're testing the waters and seeing how much people are interested in VR on the Switch. But yeah, I think there's a lot of possibilities that could come out of this. But I think that, like I'm saying, what I'm worried about is that this is going to get stranded on Nintendo Labo, and it's going to be this like one-time thing, which would be such a shame, because there's so much potential that could come with this, and it obviously makes total sense. Obviously, we already have VR on mobile and things like that, and putting it in with the Switch is just great. But I want to see some actual Nintendo properties be used in this, even if it's in a small way. But yes, that's really cool, and maybe they could find a way to, if that did happen later on, maybe what they could do is just sell the VR headset on its own without the blaster or anything, and then sell you additional content after that. That'd be pretty cool. But that is the Nintendo Labo VR kit. Who would have thought it was coming out? It was coming out this soon, but it's literally coming out on the 12th of April, which is incredibly soon. That is literally in a month's time. I am definitely picking up the VR kit, the full one. I'm so intrigued to see how well it works. How well is, like, how good is the frame rate going to be, which is obviously crucial to VR. I mean, I just wonder how much of a high quality VR experience. It's not going to be massive, obviously, because it's running off the Switch, but I'm interested to see how well they can make that run. But yeah, 12th of April, absolutely crazy. Let me know in the comments. Are you going to be picking up one of these? Are you just going to get the starter kit? Are you going to get the both? Are you not going to get anything? Do you think this is the worst thing they've ever done? Hearing that, tell us in the comments and let us know what you think. But I'm really excited for it. And let's see what happens. Anyway, is this actually one of the cheapest ways of getting into VR right now? It probably is, other than Google Cardboard, which is of course about a tenner. This is going to run you $80 or $40 for the starter kit. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth a shot. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you absolutely hate it, of course, you can give it a thumbs down too. And if you want to see loads more from us, we try to put out a Nintendo Switch related video every single day since we're called Nintendo Switch Daily. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell button to be notified of every new video coming out very soon. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you very soon.